This video will help any beginner create any website in just 10 minutes in the least budget while still using the most trusted tools. And I'll show you how to build a website on WordPress.org because it's the best free platform for websites. Web hosting and domain name are the first two things that we need for launching our website. Web hosting refers to buying storage space to store your website, while domain name is the official name of your website that shows up on top. You can get both from one of the many hosting providers, and each has their own pros and cons. For beginners, I recommend Bluehost because it's affordable, reliable, and officially recommended by WordPress. But here's a tip. Don't go to the website to get hosting directly. Go to this link and you'll get up to 60% off. This is a trusted coupon code from our friends over at WP Beginner. You can see that the discount has been already applied here. You'll also get a free domain for the first year and a free SSL certificate. This certificate means your site will have this type of icon next to it. Now click on the Get Started button. You'll see a whole list of plans. For beginners, the basic plan is more than enough. Click Select here. Next, you need to choose a domain name. To get some ideas, we'll use a free tool called Chat.gpt. Use your email to sign in, open a new chat, and enter this prompt. You'll get a bunch of ideas, so just shortlist the ones you prefer and check if they are available. From here, you want to one by one fill out all your account information like this. Scrolling down, you want to review the package information. By default, they do 36 months because the longer the duration, the cheaper it will be per month. But for beginners, I recommend this 12-month package. It's a good balance between cost and commitment. Then scroll down to the package extras. Uncheck all the extras because you don't need them when you're starting out. Agree to the terms and service and click submit. Finally, enter your payment details. After your purchase, you'll be prompted to create a password for your account. Just set that. And then they'll send you an email, which we'll check here. Once you log into Bluehost, this is what your dashboard looks like. Click the Create Site button. Your site name is not your domain name, it's the name that will be displayed on your site like this. Site tagline is a brief description of your website, so we'll add that. You can change these at any time, so don't worry about them being perfect. Once done, it will take a couple of minutes to install WordPress. Then click on My Sites tab. Hover over the site we used earlier and click Manage Site. On the upper rightmost corner, click Login to WordPress and you'll come here. Now we've reached the WordPress dashboard. This is the backend of your website from where you'll edit the design, content, and all other details. It might look a little bit complicated, but don't worry, it's going to be easy for you soon. Before we explore this, let's go to a separate tab. Type your domain name and press enter. As you can see, your website is live now and it's got some default design and content. To edit your website, let's go back to your WordPress dashboard. On the left, you'll see a navigation menu with different options. Now, the first thing we want to do is change the appearance of our website by changing its theme. So go to Appearance and then Themes. You'll see a few themes that are already installed. To add a new theme, click on Add New at the top. Now you'll see thousands of free themes to choose from. For now, I'll search for the Astra theme because it's good for beginners. I click Install, then Activate, so it's live on my site now. If we go back to our tab and refresh it, we can now see that the design has changed. Now, it can take a lot of effort to modify this site design into something that we want. And remember, we wanted to set up our website in 10 minutes. So we're going to take a shortcut here. Go back to our dashboard. Now we'll install a free plugin by going to Plugins and then Add New. And just like themes, there are thousands of plugins here to choose from. Search for Astra Starter Sites because it will have some pre-made website templates that will save us a lot of time. Click Install, then Activate. Now click on Library to see all the templates that are available. Remember in the intro, I showed how we would edit a site using drag and drop like this. To get that ability, select Elementor on top before you click a design. Elementor is basically a popular page builder that's connected to this plugin. Now I'll choose this design. Overall, I like this. Now you can visit your site and you'll see that your site looks exactly like the template we just saw. There still are many options here, so I'm going to click and open this in a new tab so we can see what our website looks like. It has all the different pages, as you can see here, and the features are also there. Now, no matter how complicated or simple your site is, it's inevitable that your website will slow down and whoever visits it will have a bad experience. Most websites lose a lot of customers because of this. You can avoid facing this problem later if you install a free speed plugin right now. This is why my team, which has built other successful plugins and made a 100% free plugin that actually makes any website 3 times faster. Just visit airlift.net to download the plugin. Then you can just add your website URL and the smart algorithm automatically makes everything 3 times faster, like this example here. Now, I'm going to show you how to customize your content, pictures and everything else on your website. Go back to the dashboard, go to Pages, All Pages. These are all the pages that were imported with the template that we had just added. You can also click here to add new pages if you want. From here, you can add a title, content and more. Once you're happy with your page, you can click on the Publish button to publish your page. Coming back, you can click on any of these to edit them. I'm going to click on Edit under Home. From here, you can see the Elementor page builder. This is a drag and drop interface that makes it easy to customize your website. For example, if you want to change this text, just click on the text area and now you can change it. Let's say you want to change this button style, click on the Style tab and now you have different options to customize it. If you want to change this image, you can click on the dots here, then go to Style and change the image here. If you want to add a new section, you can click on the plus icon. From here, you can choose the structure of the section. I'm going to pick this one. From here, you can click on the plus icon to add a widget for a heading, image, button, whatever you want. If you want to move this section, you can just click on the 6 dots and drag it to wherever you want. Now, if you want to change this area, which is the header of your website, or scroll down, and this is the footer of your website. Both the header and footer can be edited by going to the Customize option. Now, you can see that there are some blue icons, and you can click on them to change things. Like if you want to change this logo, just click here, and you'll be able to change it. The same way you can edit the footer of your site as well. Okay, once you're done, click Publish, and you can make all these changes live on your website. Now let's go back to our dashboard and I'll show you how to create a blog post. Click on Posts, click on Add New. From here you can add a title like this, content and more. If you want to add an image, you can click on the plus icon and choose an image. From here you can upload an image or choose one from your media library. There's a widget section here and you can add tables or whatever else that you want for your blog. Once you're happy with your blog, you can click on the Publish button. As you can see here, this menu is a navigation tool that helps visitors navigate your website. To create a menu like this, go back to your dashboard, go to Appearance and then Menus, click on Create a new menu, enter a name for your menu and click Create Menu. On the left side, you will see different items you can add to your menu. You can add pages, posts, custom links and categories. To add an item, simply check the box next to it and click Add to Menu. You can rearrange the order of the items by dragging and dropping them. Once you're happy with your menu, select where you want it to be displayed under the display location and click Save Menu. And there you have it. You've just added a menu to your website. Now, how do you install and use a plugin? In your dashboard, go to Plugins, then Add New, search for your plugin. For example, if you want to add a contact form that looks like this for free, you can search for WP Forms, then click Install and Activate. It will show up here on the left, and if not, you can go here to find all your installed plugins. Click on it, and then you can manage its different settings. If you want to build an e-commerce site, you have to search for a plugin called WooCommerce. After you install and activate it, you will be able to sell products on your website which look like this. If you want a detailed video for beginners for customizing an e-commerce site and getting more sales, comment below. Now, very soon you or your client will want to see your website show up in Google like this. Check how many people are visiting your site and get more data about this. For example, this is the data from my website. For all these purposes, you'll need to do SEO. If this sounds complicated, don't worry, you just have to follow these 3 steps. The first step is to create a Google Analytics account. So let's go here, then type Google Analytics. Now click the first link and it will take you to this page. Then click here. Here you'll need to provide an account name. This can be anything you like, but choose a name that represents your business or the website that you're tracking. Next, you'll need to configure your data sharing settings. This controls which data you share with Google. Click next to add the first property to the account. Here you'll need to enter a name for the property. You'll also need to select the reporting time zone and currency. These settings will affect how your data is reported. Click next. Select your industry category and business size. These settings help Google Analytics provide you with relevant benchmarking data later on. Click next again and select how you intend to use Google Analytics. Click create, and if you're setting up a new account, accept the analytics terms of service. Now we need to add a data stream to start collecting data. Here you can choose between an iOS app, Android app or web, and we'll choose web because we're connecting it to our website. Our second step is to connect our website to this Google Analytics account. Next, we need to go to plugins and search for Sitekit by Google, install and activate it. After setup, you'll see a dashboard like this after a few days. Now the third step is to do SEO on your site, so you can show up on Google like this. This is a big topic and there's a lot of misinformation online because everybody wants to sell their own courses. I have nothing to sell and this is a screenshot of my website's performance. Comment below if you want a detailed video about these tips. Any WordPress website has these essential needs to function properly. I'm going to share the best free options for each requirement now. I'll also add links for all the plugins I talk about below.